For Monday, I'm going to start out by making roasted butternut squash, and I just bought a squash from the store and cut it up myself, but of course you can buy it pre-cut, and I'm spraying it with coconut oil spray, putting on some salt and cinnamon, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with granulated stevia. And this brand, I've tried lots of different ones. This one's good, but it's really light and fluffy, so it does cook a little bit differently. And I'm going to set my oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and now I'm going to move on to my salad. This salad isn't anything super special, although I try to eat a spinach salad every day, so this was just kind of what I had that needed to be used, and I will link the recipe for the cashew ranch below. And then I always pre-cook quinoa on Sundays, and I just added some marinara sauce, so that would be what I had for dinner on Monday. I am a longtime observer of Taco Tuesday, although it has turned into Taco Salad Tuesday. So I'm starting with some mixed greens, and I'm going to use salsa as my dressing. You can use whatever salsa you want, or not at all, it's up to you. And I'm going to flavor my quinoa with Tabasco and some lime, and that's going to make it kind of zesty and give the salad a little bit more flavor. Then I'm using some refried beans. These are homemade. My mom makes them in the crock pot, and they are oil-free. And I sauteed some peppers and onions for the meat, I guess, because I am vegan, like I said earlier. And then I'm just going to start by putting on all of my ingredients, including fresh tomatoes that I chopped up and some cilantro that we had in the house. And then lastly, this part's totally optional, but I think it looks prettier with the garnish of lime because I do usually sprinkle it with lime when I'm done. And actually, speaking of done, it is all done. And this is so good, you guys. It is seriously one of my favorites. One of my favorite all-time foods are French fries. I know they are a lot of people's. So I'm going to start by tossing some carrots that I cut into French fry shape with some coconut oil spray, and I'm going to season them with cumin, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and chili powder. So they're sweet and spicy, and then I'm going to put them into an oven at 400 degrees for about 40 minutes, flipping them about halfway through just like French fries. Now for kind of the meat of the meal, I guess I'm going to use eggplant, and I'm seasoning it, or rather flavoring it, with teriyaki and sriracha, which may sound bizarre to people, but as a vegan, I'm always finding new ways to eat my vegetables in ways that taste different. So I really actually enjoy this a lot, and I'm just going to put it into a heated pan and flip them when they get a little bit brown. Next, I'm just going to add some broccoli slaw and cabbage slaw into a pan. You can get both of these pre-prepared at Trader Joe's and saute those until it is soft. Then I'm going to add some barbecue sauce to my quinoa, and this is going to go on my salad. Super simple, but it tastes really good, and I'm tossing the salad in a vegan honey mustard. This is my favorite brand, and I'm going to top it with the quinoa and some tomatoes. This meal is definitely eclectic in terms of flavor. There are a lot of different things going on, but I get bored eating the same thing all the time, so I really enjoyed this meal on Wednesday. And because I apparently didn't get enough of the French fry thing on Wednesday, I'm actually having French fries on Thursday. These are low fat, they have minimal ingredients, minimally processed, and they're super yummy. For my stir fry, which I actually have on most nights, I'm having asparagus, zucchini, and yellow squash, and I'm sauteing that in a pan that I just sprayed with coconut oil, and now I'm adding lemon, and on the side I added some salt and pepper as well. Lemon goes great with asparagus, and this is one of my favorites. It's so fresh. Then once again, I'm having barbecue quinoa. You guys can tell I kind of have a trend. I eat some of the same things. It just kind of depends on what's in the house at that time, and I'm this time dressing it with cashew ranch, which I also used earlier in the week, and I will link that below. I don't really have a set stir fry recipe. I kind of just use what's in the house. So for Friday, I'm having beets, Brussels sprouts, and some pre-cut up mushrooms, and I'm just putting that in a pan again with coconut oil spray. Nothing too fancy, but it's a great way to get your greens in, and they usually taste pretty good mixed. So once again, I'm having the Tabasco quinoa. As you can see, salt, Tabasco. I think that's actually lemon because I don't think I had a lime. And I'm mixing that all together because tonight I'm also making an abbreviated version of the taco salad. So once again, leftover beans, the same Tabasco quinoa. This time I'm adding tomatoes and some salsa, and that would be all for Friday.